Unravelling international money transfers with blockchain. According to the World Bank, cross-border transfers remain one of the most inconvenient consumer transactions, plagued with absurd processing times, exorbitant fees, and a lack of transparency. 6.5% is the average transaction fee for cross-border remittance. 11% is the average transaction fee through banks. It takes 2 or 3 days on average to complete an international transaction in contrast to seconds if it is domestic. And 40% of some countries, GDP is represented by remittance inflows. The US is by far the major source of remittance worldwide, being the top remittance recipients India, China, and Mexico. But why is the transaction cost so high and takes so much time to complete? That is because we have first a bank sending fee, then an exchange rate fee because of banks offers a worse exchange rate, and that happens in the country of origin. Then we have a correspondent bank fee that can vary in number of them, and in the number of countries from where the money is going through. And finally, there can be fees of the receiving bank in the destination country. That's why the major players are not banks anymore. JP Morgan and Bank of America are far behind the top providers, and this is a trend that already has some years. So, how can a bank make a difference? First, we have to pick a top bank that is currently offering a good customer service, plus competitive rates. And we can notice that Discover Bank is performing as the best customer service and in wire transfer price among the US top 20 banks. It has an NPS of 30 and a wire transfer fee of $30. But as a mainstream bank, it takes 2 or 3 days plus the processing time of the receiving entity of 1 or 2 days. And blockchain technology can help Discover to take a huge leap in international transfers, allowing to reduce its cost and enhance customer experience. Blockchain is capable to allow international transfers to be up to 250 times cheaper, 276 times faster. It is inherently global. It now has trustworthiness, trackability, and a rising reputation. Moreover, it can be a single service or no intermediary service. In this sense, the fintech named Ripple can provide the technology to boost Discover NPS by reducing processing time to minutes and fees to few dollars. But how? Ripple is a cryptocurrency platform for payment systems. This global solution allows companies to instantly transfer almost any currency to any place in the world. The system uses platform's internal currency named XRP. It allows users to quickly convert any other currency on the platform. To execute transactions, Ripple uses its own blockchain network. The platform is based on Ripple's own proof of correctness algorithm in a P2P network of independent nodes. One of the main advantages of the network is the fact that it takes only 4 seconds to process a transaction. Also, the system is very scalable, and it can process over 1,500 transactions per second. At present, more than 200 banks and financial institutions, including Union Credit, UBS, Merrill Lynch, Santander, SED, have already joined the network. Ripple's solution is specifically designed to meet the needs of the banks, to fulfill their existing frameworks about risk, compliance, and information security. This solution is composed of 5 key integrated services. Xcurrent is the Ripple software installed between the parties of the network. They have Messenger that enables bidirectional communication between connected RippleNet banks. FX which facilitates the exchange rate between ledgers. The Validator, which cryptographically confirms the success or failure of the fund movements or payments, removing all settlement risk and minimizing delays in settlement. And ILP ledger, which is a subledger of each transacting bank's general ledger, allowing the tracking the credits, debits, and liquidity across the transacting parties. Therefore, this technology allows Ripple offers to their clients a financial network across 55 countries and more than 120 currency pairs. And the bigger the network, the greater benefit for everyone. Currently, blockchain technology is gaining again popularity, and with a wider adoption, its capabilities and reliability have started to boom, becoming a key driver for the fourth industrial revolution. Therefore, it is the right moment for Discover Bank to adopt these new technologies. And as well, it's the opportunity for Ripple and fintech blockchain itself to cross the chasm and become mainstream. And How can Discover Bank join RippleNet? Ripple enables real-time transactions, connecting siloed networks through an open and neutral protocol that will ease its implementation in Discover Bank. How? Allowing RippleNet members to connect through a standardized technology, fitting with the bank system. Ripple software, called Xcurrent, is an API interface that allows to reduce implementation time to weeks only. It fits with the bank infrastructure. It's open and neutral protocol, minimize integration overhead and business disruption. Finally, it fits with bank policies. The technology has been designed to comply with risk, privacy, and compliance banking requirements. So, what type of change will Discover be facing? We should consider to create a sense of urgency. Why? Because this technology has some time out there. There is a lot of fintechs rising, new techs developing, and an exponential change is on the corner. Therefore, in light of this change in the gameplay, we can consider that there is a big problem that has to be assessed in the shortest time possible. However, since it is the enhancement of a service by the hand of a new technology to serve an existing market, we can consider this partnership as a sustaining or incremental innovation, being a balanced risk-return initiative, highly capable to increase Discover Bank's NPS. Similarly, because of this nature, this project can be considered as an adjacent in Discover's project portfolio. Finally, Discover should follow the accelerate version of Kotter's 8 steps. How? Creating a sense of urgency, use an external organization as a guidance, formulate a strategic vision and design initiative to capitalize on the big opportunity, communicate the vision and strategy, accelerate movement towards the vision and opportunity by ensuring that the network is removing barriers, celebrate short-term wins and make them noticed, never let up, and finally, institutionalize strategic change. Thank you so much for your time.